Hope everyone's doing well today. So today, kind of a new topic here. We're going to go through something called function notation. And so what we're going to do on this is we're going to take what they give us. And so when I take a look at number one, here's my equation that they give us. And I know we haven't really talked about this right here. This is called f of x. F of x is the same thing as y equals. I know you guys have done some graphing with y equals. At the Algebra 1 level, we use f of x more often than y equals, but they mean the same thing. But we'll get to that later on when we talk about graphing. For now, though, we're going to look at when I have this f of x equals 2x plus 1, I want to know what does this equal. I know this looks kind of confusing, but all I care about is this value right here. So you'll notice it was an x, and now it's a 2. So all I'm going to do is take x and change it into a 2. So I'm going to keep writing times 2, and instead of x, again, I'm going to change that to a 2. X was changed to 2, so x is changed to 2 plus 1. So everything right here stayed the same. 2 times x plus 1. Well, now it's 2 times 2 plus 1. And so we don't need to do any of this math in our head. We can go to our calculator. And so if you look at the Canvas page for the week, right up top I have a calculator link. You don't have to use this calculator, but it's pretty nice. And so it'll take you to this app called Desmos. And up top where it says Math Tools, we're going to go to Scientific Calculator. And now all I have to do is type in exactly what I had. So I'm going to type in 2 times 2 plus 1. And so I can even use parentheses. So 2 parentheses 2, close my parentheses, plus 1. And my answer is 5. So over here, all I need to do is put what that is equal to, 5. So f of 2 is equal to 5. Again, we'll kind of talk about what that actually means later on in the year, especially when we get back to face-to-face and we're using our Inspire calculators. So let's go through number 2. Same thing. Instead of f of x, they just give me g of x, but it's the same steps. So I just need to know this piece of information. So I replaced x with a 3/4. So I know we don't like fractions. It's okay. The calculator is going to do them for us. So g of 3/4 is equal to, and now I'm just going to copy this down. So negative 2. Remember, instead of x, I'm going to replace it with 3/4 squared plus 4. So again, I took this equation, negative 2, and instead of x, I replaced it with 3/4 squared plus 4. So again, we can go to our calculator on that website. And I don't need to clear anything. I can just start typing my new problem. So negative 2, parentheses. It even has a little fraction button right here. So 3/4. Close my parentheses. Right up here, this a squared plus 4. Enter, and there's my answer, 2.875. And again, we don't really care that it's a decimal. All we care about is our answer. So g of 3/4 is equal to, and let me double check what that was, 2.875. 2.875. And I'm not as concerned with the fractions one, so if you're having trouble with that, it's okay. I'm going to try and do at least one more on this video. So 3, again, I'm using h of x, but nothing changes. I just want to look at this equation. And I changed x to be 5 right here. So h of 5 now is going to be equal to negative 2, parentheses. Again, instead of that x, I'm going to change it to be 5 squared. And then everything else stays the same, minus 3 plus 7. So once again, this equation right here, all I did was rewrite it, but I changed x to be 5. So now I'm going to go to my calculator. And again, I can type in exactly as it was. So negative 2, parentheses, 5 squared, minus 3. Don't forget to close your parentheses, plus 7. Enter, and there's my answer, negative 37. So h of 5, when I changed x to be 5, is going to be equal to 37. I'm sorry, negative 37. Okay, and so this is functional notation, and so if you would like, you can go and rewind this video and watch it again. I know this is kind of a new topic. We'll also do this at least one more day this week to practice, but any questions, please ask me.